I'll take both of those. Can't pass up that. Yeah, I mean, great for storage and stuff. I'll offer you $2 a piece on the polos, but if you say no, I won't be mad. It's okay. You got 5 on them.
Are they the red ones or the green ones?
Looks like these some kind of.
I can agree on.
Okay.
The red ones, the girl that lives here, her boyfriend or her husband.
Okay.
Them, so I'm sure she'd be okay with it, but we'll just have to ask them.
Okay. Well, yeah. I'm like, I don't want to stress anybody out or anything. I mean, whatever. Okay. I'll leave your hangers here. I don't need those.
Llevo espalda porque la vez a mujer ya no con inglés, que con balde de la espalda. Pues allá hay unas secadoras para que miran. Mira, este es el que andaba buscando vos para allá.
Yo te grabo y tú haces tu... 1, 2, 3. ¿Sí crees que se iban los del carrito? Lo vi con mucho feo, ¿vale? Mira esta. Qué rara la cámara. Ah, ya.
¿Qué anda este loquito de ahí?
Mira, este se carga.
¿Ah? ¿Cuánto? 20. Mire, jefe, usted que le quiere llevar un Xbox a su hijo. Para que se vuelva burro y ya no tiene.
Excuse me.
¿Qué anda este tipo ya en las manos? ¿Qué anda ahí? Ya casi.
She thought I was like,
I thought you were asking.
Gina's here.
We have put aside for Gina.
Hi.
Hi there. Got this hat. I don't know what you want
Okay.
for that.
Is that $1?
All right. How much you want for this guy?
$1.
All right. So just
Two.
you can just make that $1.
Sure.
All right. And then you've got a crate of adapters over there. So it's $1 each. If I want to buy them all, what would you say?
20 bucks.
20?
Did you think?
I don't know. I don't know if there's
Depends
20
on
in
which
there.
one you're talking about.
It's
There's
a-
couple of those.
Oh, okay. Well, if, that's fine right
Yeah.
there. Okay.
Which one? $10?
Sure.
All right. So there was
We have
3 up there.
13.
Yep.
Do you want this?
Nope.
All right. I appreciate that.
No problem.
I might have 3 ones.
It should be on the front. I think they're maybe it's 20 each.
Do you know if your Sega systems they work or?
I could not hook those up to test them. I
Oh,
didn't
okay.
have the adapters
Okay.
for the TV.
No problem. All right. Appreciate that.
Will you grab that hat with those couple things under it? There.
This is vintage.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
An idea.
Oh, I understand. Take your time. I mean, like I said, I'm just asking whatever you think.
It looks like there's 19 of the actual cameras.
Okay.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, well, 20 actual cameras.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know if this camera works?
I do not know. I would think that it does because he's still got it in the box with the charger and everything, but I haven't.
Can I try plugging it in now?
Yeah.
Try plugging it in.
So 20 actual cameras, 6, 7, 8 video ones, so 28. I'm gonna do
So 20. What was it? $5. So that'd be 140. Is that right?
maybe. I don't trust my
Oh,
brain
that's all good.
now after 2 or 3 days of this. Yeah, so that would be 140.
Mm-hmm.
100 for it all?
80.
Let me ask my brother. Make
Okay.
sure he's good with that.
Mm-hmm. Hey there, what's happening, folks? Just got back from the yard sales, and I think I found a bunch of awesome stuff. Let me show you what I picked up. We'll go ahead and start with some of the boring stuff here. So one of the first sales I stopped at, she had some golf polos here. This is a Ralph Lauren one. Pretty nice. Then a couple of Adidas ones here. This one's a Nike one. So I think I have a total of 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 4 of them. And she had $5 each on those. I asked her if she would take $2 each. She said yes. So we got $8 with the polos there. These can sell anywhere on a low end from 10 to 15. Sometimes they go over 20, so that's pretty awesome. She also had some more of these drawers and containers. I mean, these things are just super awesome for storage. So, and they don't take up a lot of space. And she wanted $2 each on those, so I went ahead and did that. And I was thinking, what am I going to name them? So I just put our family's name on there. So all of our kids, and I can't forget my boy Frank. So my little mini dachshund. So there you go. That's pretty awesome. These will definitely come in handy for $2 each. So those are mine. I'm keeping those, obviously. Okay. Then here is the big one here. So I almost didn't go all the way out here. They were having like kind of like a, wouldn't call it a neighborhood yard sale, but a bunch of people were having sales kind of in the same vicinity, I guess. So this sale, first I ran across some blank digital media, and they had these listed for 25 cents each. There was 3 of them, and I said I'd give her $1 for them. So basically I paid $1 for these 3 items, so 33 cents a piece or so. She wanted $1 for this. This is just Flight Simulator, still new in the package, the old for Windows. But sometimes these can still sell. But yeah, so that's pretty awesome. I'll look these up, see what it goes for. So we had $4 there. She wanted $1 for that. This hat, I'll run the lint roller over it, but there's you go. I've got a nice vintage Budweiser snapback hat, so that's pretty cool. Probably get about $15 for that. And then she had this box of video like adapters. Now, I didn't spend a bunch of time looking through it, but sometimes power adapters, they do pretty good. So it looks like we just got some cables, HDMI cables and whatnot in here. But like these AC adapters, different stuff. Like here's a Kodak one for like cameras. People buy these things on eBay. So she wanted $1 each on them. And at first she said 20. And I'm like, and I got a glance at it and I didn't know there was quite 20 in here. There's probably over 20. But then she's like, let me go take a look. And then she said $10. So I got all of this for $10. I don't even know what this thing is. So some of this stuff says Microsoft, but I'll just look them up with the model number on the back and see what they're worth. So there you go. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'll pair these with these digital cameras or I'll just sell them separate, but that's pretty awesome. So a lot of money there. That's pretty good. Okay. So as you can see in the video, if I caught it on video, there was a lady that was like looking through and she was taking a bunch of these out. She was looking at like every single one of them. And there were kids looking in there and I was patiently waiting because honestly, to me, it's good etiquette, yard sale etiquette. I never like to go diving into something when somebody else is looking through it. I just think that's incredibly rude. Now, was I pacing kind of close and waiting? Yes, I was, but I didn't get into it until nobody else was around. So I waited, got into this, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to ask her if she would do a bulk deal on this also. So she had a sign, digital cameras $5 each, camcorders $5 each. So we counted them up. There was 20 digital cameras and 8 camcorders, so that was $140, and she offered me $100, and I thought maybe I can get a little bit lower, and I asked her if she would do $80. She went inside, asked her husband, she said yes. So $80 for all these here, and that puts me at about $2.85 each. Some of these can go, I'm pretty sure I've sold one of these view cams in the past for like $70, but again, they're going to need some cleaning, they're going to need to be tested. So if they work, this could potentially be a lot of good money here. If they don't work, you're looking at $10 range, maybe even less on that kind of stuff. So I'm hoping at least maybe 5 of these work, maybe 6 of them or more. If I can get them to power on and operate, that's all I need to do. So this potentially could be a lot of money because, you know, I just sold one of those Sony CyberShot cams for like $100. So I'll have to look all these up, but some of these could go for a lot of money. So I'm pretty excited about that. So yeah, that's a great deal. If there's anything that you learn from watching me at these yard sales, which I try to do the best I can with my camera options. I don't like using a GoPro. I know that's probably the best thing to do, but I use those glasses. But it doesn't hurt to ask. And I'm always polite, and I'm not trying to like swindle them down or anything, but I'm always starting off like, I don't know if it was on camera or not, but I just basically told her, I was like, whatever you think, you're not going to make me mad, you know, and I'm just asking. If she wants to say no, she can say no. So she could have came back and said no, and that would have been fine. I probably would have paid $100. Yeah, maybe I would have. I don't know. That's the gamble in me. But always ask, how much for everything? Ask for the bulk deal. I'm telling you, it works out in your favor nearly every time. Hey there, what's happening, folks? Welcome back to my office. I appreciate you coming by. Hope you had a good weekend. It's actually Monday night now. I was here last night, but I ended up getting here late. I just had a busy day on Sunday, and I really didn't sell too much, anything too exciting. I sold like 3 cards. I'll probably pop up the listing series. You can see what I sold. One of those Moon Knight Marvel trading cards, a couple of basketball cards, maybe $8 worth of cards. And I sold a camo shirt. I think I sold it for like $11. And another, it was a Cubs hat, some vintage Cubs hat. I think it went for somewhere around $7 or $8. So yeah, it wasn't anything real big, about $25 in sales this past weekend. So, but that's okay because we found all those cameras and I've already sold some. So I've made about 3/4 of my money back just having them listed for a couple days. So that's pretty awesome. But yeah, I've got 4 items going out today, and my gross sales are $101.98. So that's good. My cost of goods into these are about $9. So yeah, I've been testing cameras like crazy. I brought some batteries. I still have about maybe 3 cameras, I think, that take batteries to test, so which is great because that's super easy. All I got to do is put the batteries in, turn it on, test it, you know, make sure everything moves and works properly, and then that's it. I remember a long time ago I bought this testing, well, I guess it's like a travel AC adapter. So you can use it for a cigarette lighter for like your car. And if you don't, it plugs into here, and then you can plug it into a wall. And then it has this little like blank end like that. And where's my things at here? Here they are. But this has a bunch of little power adapters, like every size, the tiny ones, and like all these cameras over here, a lot of them are these kind of circle kind of adapters. So that's pretty cool. You get to select like how many volts and everything on there. So I was like, yes, I remember I had this in the basement at my house. So brought it here to the office. So we're definitely going to be doing that. Let me put that over there. So, but a couple of cameras, well, I shouldn't say a couple, there's a good handful. I bought 20, remember I bought 20 digital cameras and 8 digital video cameras. And some of them have like a unique plug for the charging cable. So I'm probably going to look those up to see what they sell for, if they work. And if they sell for something like around $50, I'll probably buy a AC adapter and sell it with it. And that'll be about $7 or $8. There were some adapters. I'll have to make sure to go through all that bucket of adapters, so I might have them there. So anyway, I got a lot of work to do here, but that's okay. I don't mind it because I'm making money. So let's go ahead and pull some orders. All right, first time going out is a Canon PowerShot A70. Don't mind the mess. Like I said, I'm working through a lot of those cameras, and it is out of Joseph's drawer here. What did I say? A70. It's a Canon. No, well, actually, I did sell this one, so we'll just keep this to the side, and we'll pull that in a second. A70, this is it. So we got a Canon PowerShot A70. I tested this. This does work. And like I said, I'm into these for right under $3. This one sold for $22 plus shipping. Next item are some Levi Strauss khakis out of Tote N. Here. Yeah. Surprised I didn't put these in a bag. But these are like Levi Strauss khakis. I don't see these very often. Got these at Goodwill for a little over $1, and these sold for $19.99 plus shipping. Another Canon that I just mentioned. Forgot already. Yeah, the A570. You can put my supplies away. This was this one right here. And there you go. Nice digital camera. I tested this. This does work. And bought this in that deal again, under $3. This sold for $45 plus shipping. And some Brooks Brothers khakis out of Tote U. There they are. Brooks Brothers khakis, got this Goodwill for a little over $1, and these sold for $14.99 plus shipping. All right, folks, that's going to do it for me tonight. I hope you guys all had a good weekend and enjoy the rest of your week. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. That really does help me out. Hit that bell notification. You'll get notified whenever I upload a video or I go live. And go ahead and share that with somebody too. We're getting close to 1,000 followers. And once we get to 1,000 followers, I'm going to do another giveaway. So that's pretty cool. But be sure to leave a comment if you have any questions or comments, concerns, and I'll answer it in a video. But until next time, guys, appreciate you spending some time with me. I hope you learned something and had fun. And we'll see you next time.